Hi students, today we are discussing the next design pattern that is singleton design pattern. It comes under the concept of object creational design pattern. It falls under the concept of object creational design pattern. Coming to the creational design pattern, what is the main purpose of creational design pattern? It is used to create objects, objects mechanism and initialization. Okay, in this concept we need to study what is the main intent of a singleton design pattern. Let us we start what does the purpose of this pattern do. A short statement that tells you to make sure that a class has only one instance to be created, and it provides a global point of access to it. The name says exactly what does the main purpose. A singleton, only one instance can be created. To provide it, it should be access a global point. We need to support a global point of access to it. Yes, to make sure that to ensure a class has only one instance can be created and provide global access point to it. That is the main intent of a singleton design pattern. Okay, this pattern is used to create only one instance can be provided to global access point to it. And coming to the what is the main motivation, what is the main motto of that scenario of singleton design pattern? Let us see. It's very important, it's very essential for some classes to have exactly one instance, in the sense only one print spooler and one file system and one window manager. In the sense only some classes to have exactly one instance. Although sometimes there can be a many printers in a system, but there should be only one printer spooler, one file system. We can say there should be only one file system and one window manager. Here we need to study a digital filter. We'll have only one AC or DC converter. And coming to the accounting system, it will be dedicated to serving only one company. Okay, listen carefully. A digital filter will have one A or D converter, in the sense AC or DC converter. An accounting system will be dedicated to serving one company. Here we need to study a global variable to make an object accessible, but does not prohibit instantiation of more than one object. In the sense, how do we make sure that a class has only one instance, and that the instance it is easily accessible, in the sense a global variable, global in the sense entire. Okay, a global variable to make an object accessible, but it does not keep you from instantiating multiple objects. Okay, coming to the better solution, coming to the scene, our better solution is to make the class itself, it is responsible for keeping track of its sole instance, only sole instance. Once again I have to repeat that solution. A better solution is to make the class itself, it is very responsible for whatever we need to keeping track of its sole instance. The class can make sure that no other instances can be created. Okay, in the sense by intercepting a request to create a new object, so it can provide a way to access the instance of an object. So this is the singleton design pattern. Okay, the class to make sure that no other instances can be created, in the sense by intercepting a request to create create a new objects by intercepting request, and it can provide a way we are accessing the instance of an object. This is nothing but a singleton design, a pattern. Coming to the applicability in the sense where it is used, when, in which situation, in which design situation, in which design pattern we are used the singleton design pattern, when it should be used. In the sense we are using the singleton design pattern when there must be exactly one instance of a class, and it must be accessible to clients from a well-known access a point. And one more key point of this applicability, when the sole instance should be extensible by subclassing, and the clients should be able to use an extended instance without major modification implemented in their code. In the sense here we are using the singleton design pattern only. There must be exactly only one instance can be created of that particular class, and it should be accessible to the clients from a well-known global access a point. So one more point of this applicability of a singleton design pattern, whenever the sole instance, in the sense only one single instance, it should be extended by a subclassing, and clients also should able to use an extended instances without major modification and without major implementation in their code. Okay, and coming to the singleton structure in the sense a graphical notation of a class and object scenario, how they are interrelated and how they are relationship. Here we need to take a singleton class. The class name is a singleton. Here we have to be take some data member functions, static instance, singleton operation, get singleton data. We need to return a static instance, return unique instance. Unique in the sense same, only single, I think unique only one. It return unique instance, and one more data members. And coming to the methods operations we need to write there, and come static unique instance and singleton data. Okay, in the class is a class can have instance of a class is defined as a set of a prototype or set of predefined variables, or we perform some set of operations and functions, methods we are accessing like this. This is a singleton class. Class have some operations, some methods, some functions, static instance of function, singleton operation, get, we need to get singleton data also, then we need to return unique instance. Okay, this is the structure representation of singleton design pattern. And what are the participants and collaboration of this singleton design pattern? In the sense, coming to the participants of a singleton design pattern, just we need to define an instance operation that lets clients can access its unique instance. Here instance is a class operation. It is static in Java. We say that is a class method in Smalltalk. That is a class method in Smalltalk and a static member function in C++. Okay, it may be responsible for we are creating its own unique instance. So what the main participants here, singleton is a class. It defines instance operations that lets you a client can access its unique interface. So instance is a class operation, that is a class method in a Smalltalk language and a static member function in C++. So it may be a very responsible for we are creating objects its own unique instance. So coming to the concept of a collaboration, how to collaborate the classes and objects, how we can interrelate how to collaborate to carry out their particular responsibilities. In the sense, clients can access clients or users, so they can access a singleton instance solely. They can access clients can access a singleton instance solely through a singleton's instance operation. Yes, the clients can access a singleton instance solely through what, there singleton instance operation. Okay, and coming to study about what the singleton the class which takes only the main intention of the singleton design pattern to make sure that a class has only one instance. In the sense, to ensure a class has only one instance can be created to provide a global access point to it, to provide a single point of a reference. This is the main intent of a singleton, to make sure that a class has only one instance can be created and to support a single point of reference, to provide a single point of reference. And when we are using a singleton design pattern, exactly in the sense, there must be exactly one instance of a class. Okay, only one instance of a class. We need to exactly, it should be specifying the objects. Okay, and it may provide a synchronous access, to may provide, it may be a synchronous access here to avoid a deadlocks. It may provide synchronous access, and it is very common in graphical user interface toolkits. Whatever we need to specify the objects, or whatever to specify the connection to the windowing or operating system, when it's very common we are use in when we are use GUI toolkits to specify the connection to the operating system or windowing system. And coming to the what are the benefits, in the sense, nothing but consequences, how it describes the results whatever we need to applying this particular pattern. Okay, coming to the consequences of this singleton design pattern, let us study about one by one. They have some 5 consequences of several benefits. We need to study a singleton design pattern, but we need to study here exactly 5. Here the first one is nothing but control access to a scarce or unique resource. In the sense, we need to controlled access to sole instance. Sole in the sense single instance. In the sense, because the singleton class encapsulates its sole instance, so it can have a strict control when the clients can access it. Listen carefully, ma. To controlled access to a sole instance, because the singleton is a class, because the class encapsulates its sole instance, so it can have a strict control how to overcome and when the clients can access it. And coming to the one more key point here, to help to avoid a central application classes with various global object references. We need to study about, there are some various global object references, but we need to avoid here a central application class, to helps to avoid a central application class with various global object references. The key point of second consequence is a reduced namespace. Coming to the singleton design pattern, it is a very improvement over global variables, ma'am. We can improve some global variables, but here we need to avoid the namespaces with global variables. We need to avoid here the namespaces. It avoids polluting the namespaces with global variables that stores a sole instance. What that stores only single instance that can store. Okay, and coming to the third consequence, we need to permit refinement of operations and representations. Coming to the subclasses of singleton design patterns, it can have a different implementations as required. We are studying here static or global references don't allow this concept. In coming to the concept of permits refinement of operations and representation, in the sense what are the operations to permit the refinement of a singleton class. It may be a subclass. The singleton class may be a subclassed, and it is very easy to configure an application. We can easy to configure an application with an instance of this extended class. Okay ma, you need to instance, you need to, if you configure an application with an instance of this extended class, with an instance of this extended class, you can configure the application with an instance of the class. Okay, you must configure the application with an instance of the class. You need at runtime. At runtime, we need to permit refinement of the particular operation and representation and different implementations as required. Okay, it must and should easy to configure the application with an instance of a class, with an instance of this extended class. You need to specify yet runtime, especially yet runtime. And coming to the fourth key aspect of a singleton design pattern, we need to permit a variable number of instances. In the sense, this singleton design pattern makes it easy to change your mind also. It can allow more than one instance. Of the singleton class. You can use the same approach. To control the number of instances. We need to control the number of instances that the application we are using. Okay, so only that particular operation access to the singleton instance, it needs to be a change. Okay, and coming to the last one, we already say multiple or single instances can be allowed. In the sense, more than one instance of the singleton class, you can use the same approach. We need to control the number of instances, whatever the application we are using. So only that particular application we are accessing the singleton design pattern instance, it needed to be a change. And coming to the last one of consequences of singleton design pattern, that is nothing but it is more flexible than class operations. Okay, it is more flexible than class operations. In the sense, the singleton's functionality is to use class operations, that is like static member functions in C++, or we can say class methods in Smalltalk. But both of these C++ Smalltalk languages technique, it is very hard to change. It is very hard to change. We need to design to allow more than one instance of a class. Okay, this is the concept of consequences of a singleton design pattern. Now we are studying here. Now we are studying a simple example, in the sense these are the known uses of a singleton design pattern. Known uses, in the sense example of the pattern in the real world system. What are the best examples of this particular pattern of singleton design pattern? We need to study here. In the sense, the singleton example of this concept, an application class where instantiating it makes a connection to the base operating system. In here, we need to set up the rest of the toolkits framework for the user interface. In the sense, the user interface toolkit, it uses the singleton pattern. Whatever we need to access the unique instance of the singleton. Unique instance of the singleton singleton session, and we are using some widget classes also among others. Here the session defines the application main event, what it stores the user's database of whatever stylistic preferences, and we need to manage some connections also here, we represent in the toolkit Qt toolkit Q application asterisk app that will be assigned to new Q application of argument C comma argument V. It's one of an application class where we need to instantiating a connection to the base operating system, and set we need to rest of the toolkit frameworks for we are using some user interface toolkits also. Okay, here it's a similar it's a very similar operation on a session. A session determines whether monochrome supported, and we need to configure the singleton session instance accordingly. Okay, and coming to the one more example too of one more noun use of a singleton design pattern. A status bar is required for the application, and various application pieces need to be able to update the text to display information to the user. Nothing here for the application as required, various application pieces we need to able to update, to change whatever the text we need to display that particular information to the user. There is only one status bar and the user interface, it should be limited, so we could implement it as a singleton object, it allowing only a one instance of a focal point for we need to changing. Okay, this allow to be a queued manner, and we need to prevent some messages from being overwritten. It's too fast, it's too quickly for the user to read them. Okay, it is one more example of a singleton a design pattern. And coming to the sample code of a design pattern, in sample code we need to study singleton. Take a class name is should be a singleton here. Here we need to access some this is the singleton code implementation, how we want to the corresponding code it will be implemented, how the singleton class is declared. Let us we make sure that to ensuring a unique instance here, to make sure that a unique instance to be returned there, in the sense it is the implementation code here are implementation issues to consider when we are using the singleton pattern to ensuring a unique instance. So the singleton pattern makes the sole instance and we can say a normal instance of a class, but here the class is written so that only one instance can ever be created. So a common way to do is here we want to hide the particular operation instance that we want to be created behind a class operation, that is either a static member function or a class method that should be a very guarantee only one instance is to be created. This operation has to access to the variables that holds the unique instance, and it makes sure that whatever the variable is initialized here with the unique instance before we are returning its value. So this approach to make sure that a singleton is created and initialized before its first use. So here listen carefully, you can define the class operation in C++ with a static member function. We need to instance of the singleton class. Singleton also defines a static member variable instance that contains a pointer, asterisk in the sense a pointer, to its unique instance. Here look at this concept. The singleton class is declared as class name singleton. We are using some access specifiers here: public, protected, private. Public we have mentioned static, a singleton, asterisk, some instance, some function. Only one instance can ever be created here. And coming to the protected section, singleton function, just we need to create the hidden, we need to creation hidden inside instance function. And coming to the private access specifier, static, singleton, asterisk, underscore instance, it should be, it cannot access directly. It cannot access directly. The main motto of this, we can define the class operation in C++ with a static member function instance of the singleton class. Understand up to now? A singleton also defines a static member variable underscore instance that contains a pointer to its unique instance. Okay. And coming to see the corresponding implementation of a singleton, just we need to take a singleton asterisk, singleton scope resolution operator underscore instance. It will be initialized to 0, and singleton asterisk is a pointer to its unique instance. Singleton scope resolution operator instance of function. If we write some conditions, instance is initialized to 0, underscore instance is initialized to new singleton. And finally, if we have to be written instance, just what is the meaning of this code? In the sense, clients can access the singleton exclusively via the instance member function. Here, what is the meaning of this code? In the sense, clients can access the singleton exclusively through the instance member function. So the variable underscore instance is initialized to 0, and the static member function instance return its value. Listen carefully. What first of all, we need to initialize it to 0, variable underscore instance. Okay. And coming to next point, the static member function instance returns its value. Instance returns its value, initializing it with the unique instance. Initializing it with the unique instance if it is 0. So instances uses a lazy initialization. So the value returns is not created. The value it returns is not created and stored until it's first accessed. So notice that here the constructor is protected. Okay, constructor is nothing but protected. A client that tries to instantiate a singleton directly will get an error at compile time. To make sure that only one instance can ever get created. And coming to the one more point of implementation points, it's a very important key points to learn about this implementation of a singleton design pattern. We need to study some generally a singleton instance is held by the object. A single instance is held by the object and it is controlled by the single interface. Okay, generally we need to make a single instance is held by the object and we need to support controlled by a single interface. And one more implementation point is nothing but subclassing the singleton class. Okay, we need to subclassing the singleton class. It may provide both default and overridden functionality. In the sense here, the main issue is not so much defining the subclasses, but we are installing its unique instances so that clients will be able to use it. The very important key point, variable that refers to the singleton instance. Variable that refers to the singleton instance must get initialized. With an instances of the subclasses. Okay, what I mean to say in the sense here, it is it is a very important subclassing the singleton class. The variable that refers to be a singleton instance must get initialized with an instantiating of the subclass. Okay, it is very used to determine which singleton you want to be used in the singleton instance operation. Okay. And coming to the concept of a singleton design pattern, the last subheading is nothing but related design patterns. Related design patterns of a singleton design pattern. We see many design patterns. It can be implemented by using the singleton design pattern, abstract factory, builder, and a prototype. These many patterns can be implemented using the singleton design pattern. Already, if you know abstract factory in the sense how to create families or products of related objects and without instantiating their classes directly. These pattern we can be implemented by using the singleton design pattern also. And coming to the builder, to provide a complex, we are using some complex objects. By using these complex objects, we are using some simple objects. We have to construct a complex object using a simple object. It is a pattern that can be implemented by using the singleton design pattern. And coming to the last design pattern, it is very related to that singleton design pattern, that is prototype. Prototype in the sense here we prototype also, it is very similar to a singleton design pattern. We need to create a new objects by cloning or copying itself. In the sense we want to create some n number of objects already we want to be created. That Java virtual machine, it can be created already. We want to be created one object. That object we can be reused again and again. Okay, these are the related patterns of singleton design pattern: abstract factory design pattern, builder design pattern, and finally prototype design pattern. Okay, thank you. If you have any doubts, can you please contact to me.